watching the Western Athletic Conference on ESPN+. Friday evening, non-conference volleyball. Oral Roberts Golden Eagles and ACU Wildcats. Coy Oslin, Jamison Sterrett here courtside inside Moody Coliseum in the final game of the Wildcat Classic. Both of these teams have had quite an interesting road trip so far. Oral Roberts won a game yesterday and lost a game on the road, not a part of this tournament, in Stephenville. ACU won last night against Alabama A&M as well.
They did, and you know, tonight it's a big matchup, big atmosphere here in Moody Coliseum. It's parent weekend for ACU, so a big crowd tonight, and the atmosphere has already been set.
Absolutely, and you talk about that atmosphere, these two teams coming into a situation where conference play is right around the corner. Of course, Oral Roberts in the Summit, an absolutely stellar volleyball league, and ACU in the WAC, which is just as quality with a lot of good teams like UTA. Here we go, rolling into the keys to the game. Jamison, what do you got for us today?
Yeah, I think for ACU, I think being aggressive early on, not waiting to kind of get settled in, just find find the rotation early, and also be willing to show your cards, you know?
Absolutely, you got to be able to do that. ACU did that a couple times yesterday. They showed their play early. What do you got for Oral Roberts?
I think, you know, don't let last night's loss get in the team's head. That's something that, you know, teams can really, you know, that can pull them back or kind of pull them down is when you think about last night's game, a quick turnaround, you got to play again. Don't let that happen, and then focus on the little things early on and throughout the matches tonight.
And you bring up focusing on those little things. ACU let Alabama A&M make their own mistakes last night, ended up eating up the Bulldogs, and here we are getting ready to go in Abilene, Texas. Starters for ACU, Briley Steinhilber back in that top slot. She's pretty good. Avery Taylor, Hannah Gonzalez, Madeline Duffy, Isabella Larson. She had a great game last night. Isabella Larson, that is. Abby Christian, Sarah Carzales, Nico Thomas. For the Golden Eagles, Ansley Renard, Kedrin Burke, Natasha Baptiste, Trinity Freeman, Jenna Salyer, pardon me, and Hope Hickman for the Golden Eagles. Golden Eagles 2-10 so far this season. Last place in the Summit. They were picked to finish last in that conference in the preseason poll. Brianna Rivas was the Summit preseason player to watch list, which is pretty notable for her. And then for ACU, they're currently 6th in the WAC. They were picked to finish 6th in that conference as well. 4-6, 3-3 on neutral site games. However, on the road they're 0-3, but now 1-0 at home after their first win yesterday. And Jamison, what can it be like for you to get that first home win under your belt? What can that do for a team?
Well, I think, you know, offensively, it's a good sign for your team because, you know, you can play and you know you can win at home behind your home crowd, and I think it just gives you momentum, especially, you know, hosting a tournament here at Abilene Christian. I think it gives a lot of momentum going into this game today, especially after winning last night.
Yeah, and this is usually a pretty quality tournament. Was supposed to be 4-team. There was a situation where team backed out, so Oral Roberts took that road game, went down the road to Stephenville a couple hours, and they took the loss last night. That was a pretty tough deal for them. They went 1-3 against Tarleton. Alabama A&M, they beat 3-1. So a little bit of momentum for them, but they are tired. They played one whole game, now 5 more sets of volleyball than the Wildcats. Wildcats coming in here pretty fresh. Crucial going on here. ACU had Alabama A&M have that happen quite a few times last night. Here's the serve for Steinhilber. There's the set. And they try to get at the net. A little bit more miscommunication for Jenna Salyer. And the Wildcats up 2-0 very quickly here in this first set.
Yeah, Oral Roberts looks like they're off cue here early. Let's see if ACU can take advantage of that.
Both teams pretty good bunches, be able to recover from that pretty well if they can get going now. Here's the serve. There's the set, the pass. Strike on the outside, but it gets mixed up on the net off Nico Thomas and falls. Oral Roberts gets one of those points back, and they're going to send back Ansley Renard to serve, freshman out of Clear Springs High School. Renard, the serve. ACU looks to return. Strike from Steinhilber back over the middle. Short set, nice tip over, and that one is going to fall in for Oral Roberts. Great play right there on the line. Take a look here, see what you can tell us about this one. Or actually, I think we're gonna, yeah, here we go. Here's the serve, Steinhilber. Set by Larson, strike. Good stop by Oral Roberts. Striking the net, blocked well by Nico. And there one, actually, that one went out of bounds. And it'll be a point for Oral Roberts. They're up 3-2 now.
Yeah, good job there by ACU, but I mean, Oral Roberts just right there on the defensive end.
Yeah, Jameson, they recovered well. It's something that they needed to do early. They've done a great job. Here's the serve. And off the hands of Sarah Carazales. She went for the dig and it did not come back up. Oral Roberts pulls out to a 2-point lead, so they flipped ACU's lead. Now the Wildcats have to claw back into this one. 4-2 serve. One well and out of bounds. Line judges are going to agree on that one, and ACU clawing back into this one 4-3. Substitutions happening now for the Wildcats. Sarah Carazales is going to go back to serve. Carazales, the junior out of Arlington High School. Here's the serve. Short set, good response though. Strong strike off the hands of Carazales and out of bounds. And Oral Roberts gets the ball right back.
Yeah, that was Hope Hickman there for Oral Roberts.
Yeah, Hickman already 2 kills on the game, leads the game so far through 8 points. Here's the serve. Steinhilber. Now Larson. Strike at the net. Nothing there. Strike. There it is, that one hard, not out of bounds. And another point for Oral Roberts. Looks like they got a pretty strong start here. Yeah. 6-3 lead, here's the serve. Steinhilber. Short set at the net, strong strike, but that one goes out of bounds as well. It looks like she had a little bit too much elevation on that one, Jameson.
Yeah, just could have kept it down a little bit more. That would have been a nice shot there.
Rough goings for both sides, but now Oral Roberts seems to have it under control. Conversation, a bit of confusion here. Here's the serve. Right back into it. Set. Short tip over, nothing there. Strike at the net. Clean save by ACU Steinhilber. Here's a strike off the hands. Set. Strike on the outside. That one's going to bounce out of bounds. Steinhilber's going to make a great play to get it. She does. And back over the net for ACU. Set back over the net. Great rally going on. Back over. Here's the set. Strike on the outside. Nothing there. Set well. Here's a strike. Back over. Nothing. Back and forth these two teams go. Steinhilber off the hands again, nothing there, and it goes far and out and away from Sarah Carazales. And a great play for Oral Roberts gets them that wildly contested point.
That was a nice rally there by both teams. Both defensive showing a lot of effort. Oral Roberts getting the best of that one.
Yeah, ACU going to take the timeout now, down by 5 points. They were originally up by 2 after seemingly a bit of miscommunication between the two sides. You see these two teams coming back in early on, some heavy hitters. Hope Hickman, you talked about her a little bit. 4 touches for her, 2 kills. On ACU's side, no kills so far, but 2 errors for Avery Taylor. Just a tough deal for ACU so far.
Take on number 7 Idaho Vandals for their friendly weekend game presented by United Supermarket.
I think ACU's just going to have to find their rhythm again offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. It looked like they had some going there, and it just didn't work out the way they wanted it to. But a quick look at the stats, though.
Attention students, please make your way over now to the student section.
Maite Solabarita for Oral Roberts. 10 touches for her through this one. Looks like Oral Roberts kind of focusing on the same players when it comes to getting that ball back over. They're in control of this one right now, Jameson.
Yeah, they are, and you know, once a team gets in a rhythm like this, it can be hard to defend with this momentum that they have here early on.
Absolutely. ACU coming back out now here. The Golden Eagles ready to go. It's like Jenna Salyer going to go back to serve for Oral Roberts. 8-3, Golden Eagles lead Wildcats. Here's the serve. And it's off the net, service error for Salyer. ACU's going to get the ball back, and a chance for a momentum shift now. Good use of that timeout.
Yeah, let's see if ACU can capitalize here off of that error by the Golden Eagles.
Back to serve, Abby Christian, sophomore out of Liberty North High School. Couple bounces, and here's the serve. Set up for success on this one. Back across, the cross-court shot gets the kill for Oral Roberts. A great play there for the Golden Eagles. Gets a much-needed point.
Yeah, take another look at it there. Is nice spot there, nice accuracy there.
Hickman again, she's done such a great job early on in this game. And here's the serve for Oral Roberts. Coming from Courtney Smith. Strike at the net. Gonzalez, that one falls in. Aggressive offense from ACU. And Hannah Gonzalez gets the kill, the middle blocker out of Lovejoy High School. Isabel Larson going back to serve now for ACU. Back and forth here after the timeout for ACU. They've done a great job with momentum since. Here's Larson's serve. Good dig for Oral Roberts. Strike at the net. Off the hand, set, strike at the net, but it gets bobbled. Oral Roberts got to figure something out here. Set, strike by Steinhilber. That one out of bounds, and another point for Oral Roberts.
Yeah, that's a couple now that ACU hasn't been able to nail there on Oral Roberts' side of things, but
it's been a very back and forth battle. That score doesn't necessarily reflect it after that wonderful scoring run to start for Oral Roberts. Here's the serve. Here's the set, strike. Gonzalez, great block at the net by Oral Roberts. Another strike by Steinhilber. Maybe they should have waited on that one. Short tip over the net, and that one's going to go to the Wildcats. Caught up in the net, and ACU gets a break.
Yeah, take another look at it here. Just a bit too outside there.
Point for the Wildcats, and now serving number 7, Hannah Gonzalez.
That was Farah Helmley, sophomore out of the English school for Oral Roberts. Hannah Gonzalez going back to serve. She had a great game yesterday for ACU. That one well out of bounds. Good patience there from Oral Roberts to watch that one float out of the playing area. Brianna Rivas going to go back to serve.
Now serving number 6, Tyler Jesus.
Here's the serve. Strike by Steinhilber. Nothing there. That one is well out of bounds. No play, and stumbling over the chairs on the far sideline. That's a tough play to make. Courtney Smith. She gave it her all, though. I'll give her that.
Yeah, take another look. I mean, she shows all the effort, but tried to slow down. And
that's that will to win right there. Here's the serve for ACU. Trying to recover here. Set. Strike by Steinhilber. Bit of confusion there. Great recovery. Back over the net. Ansley Renard got it back over. Here's the set. Strike on the outside. And that one falls in for ACU. They get a much well-needed point here. It is 11-8.
yeah, take another look at that one. Nice pass to Avery Taylor. As that one
off the net. This is a difficult serve to play, but a good recovery by Oral Roberts. A great dig for ACU. Strike in the net. That one off the hands. Back over. Good block. Back again, Nico doing a great job at the net. Here's a strike. Whoa, that one went way out of bounds, a strong strike. And ACU gets a direly needed point, and there's gonna be conversation here to probably challenge the call on what happened there.
Yeah, I mean, great awareness by both teams defensively. And also on the offensive end, you know, staying aware and making the points count.
It does look like there is
challenging in the net on the previous play.
They are challenging the previous play, of course. Just not quite sure. Luke Ward, the head coach of the Golden Eagles, looked pretty confident walking over there. We're gonna see if ACU tipped it. Not quite sure. Let's take a look. Maybe on the far side, that's Avery Taylor. It's gonna be a close call.
I couldn't really tell there from that angle. I mean, it was.
Yeah,
It's going to be close.
It's this replay here. It's going to be a big call. ACU in the middle of trying to disrupt Oral Roberts' run. They're up 3-0 in the past 3 serves, but still trailing by 2. They've gone on a pretty decent run, just cannot get Oral Roberts to give this point up, and I really think there's a chance this one gets overturned. We're gonna take a look at another angle here that we have.
Ooh, that's a better look there.
It might have been. The weird angle on it is what makes me wonder if it went off Fowler's hands. Oh, maybe. It would just be that pinky. That's the problem. Of course, the officials here taking their time. Very well worth it.
Yeah, I mean, this is a big momentum swing here too. If it stays here,
I would say either way, yeah, it's a big momentum swing. Absolutely.
I don't think it.
Oh,
I don't think it
man.
does.
It's going to be close. I think it's going to have to go to ACU for giving opinion here, but again, you know, we've got 2 angles on it. Of course,
yeah,
they're going to have a couple more ways to look on this.
If anything, it might have hit off of Nico Thomas.
Absolutely, a major point happening right now. It's all going to decide on what these referees say. Back and forth. Like I said, Luke Ward looked pretty confident when he challenged it. Still looks pretty eager to see what's going to happen. A little back and forth conversation between people. Now Farah Helmy talking to the line judge over by us. And they award it to Oral Roberts. They're gonna say it was off the hand of Avery Taylor, and it goes out of bounds, and a huge break for Oral Roberts.
Yeah, ACU had momentum there, and now Oral Roberts will get the serve back.
So Oral Roberts gets to go back and serve after a very long replay process. They lead 12-8 now. ACU thought they had it. Getting ready to serve. And here's the serve. Solivarita's serve goes out of bounds, and ACU gets it right back. So not as big of a momentum shift as we thought it might be, but nevertheless, they got the point as the serve goes out of bounds. Yep. Steinhilber, oh, pardon me, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, that long replay just to trade points back and forth with each other there.
Steinhilber back to serve. Line judges saying we're ready to go. Couple bounces. And here we go. 12-10 and off the hands. That one falls after a tough dig there by DeJesus. Get a look at it again. Yeah, just off the hands that one goes and rolls. So ACU gets another point. It's now a very close game, 12-11. Or 12-10, pardon me. I do believe that's what they're talking about right now. There is a scoring error on the inside scoreboards. Waiting to find out what's going on. Early on, what have you noticed through this one, Jameson?
I mean, I think early on they had a couple of these, serves where, they've rallied for a while, and keeping that momentum that ACU has for Oral Roberts. They've been getting lucky on a lot of the serves from ACU going out, and some of the strikes that the errors that ACU has made. I think if they can narrow down on those, they can come out here in this first set.
Whatever the conversation was, it's over now. Steinhilber to serve.
I believe it was that scoreboard issue as they fixed it now here.
12-10, that one. Hard strike off the hands and out of bounds. 13-10 now. Oral Roberts leads.
Now serving for the Golden Eagles, number 1, Ansley Renard.
Ansley Renard back to serve again for Oral Roberts. Set pretty strong at the net. Here's the strike. Set at the net. Strike on the outside, off the hands, and through the hands of Trinity Freeman. It falls down, and ACU gets a much-needed kill.
Yeah, Alexis Strong there, the sophomore from Louisville, Kentucky. Makes a nice strike at the net there and falls in for the point for ACU. 2-point ball game now.
Back to serve for ACU. Sarah Carasales gets it over cleanly. Here's the set, strike on the outside, short tip, great dig. Carasales got a great dig. Steinhilber pushes it over. I'm gonna say they double touch, I believe, for ACU, and that one is gonna be blown dead. 14-11 now for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, another good effort play there we saw there for ACU. Just a mistake there with the double from Steinhilber.
14-11 lead. Jenna Salyer going back to serve. Here's Steinhilber now. Set at the net, strike on the outside, blocked. Taylor had a strong strike, but recovered after the set and got it back over. ACU gets a much needed point here in this ball game. 14-12 now, Golden Eagles.
Yeah, Taylor, a very talented freshman out of Fairfield High School from Fairfield, Texas. As Abby Christian now steps back to serve.
Yeah, good court awareness on that play. Here's the serve for Christian. Here's the set, strike on the outside. That one falls down. Great job on the kill, Trinity Freeman. Couple of substitutions gonna happen now. Courtney Smith going back to serve for the Golden Eagles. 15-12, they lead this matchup here in the first set. Very short serve. Here's the set. Short tip over, and that one falls from the left side. Good job, Riley Stein, or pardon me. This one's gonna go to Alexis Strong, number 21 for ACU.
Back to serve, number 11, Isabel Larson.
Larson going back to serve, sophomore out of Eastside Union High School. Couple bounces for Larson. Here's the serve. And off the hands it goes away. This back and forth. Shelby Steen went for it there and didn't get it.
Yeah, but Oral Roberts kind of, slowing things down here.
Larson back to serve. 15-14. Here's the serve. Off Steen, tipped over quickly. Great play for Oral Roberts. Nothing there though. Strike on the far side. Strike up the middle. That one doesn't fall. Good dig for ACU. Here's the pass. Strike from Steinhilber. Far and way outside. And a point for Oral Roberts. 16-14 they lead. ACU will not go away. Substitutions happening now for Oral Roberts as Shelby Steen and Trinity Freeman head back. Getting ready to serve now is Elena Larson from Hudson High School, sophomore. Here's the serve from her. Good dig from ACU. Set on the far side, strike from Steinhilber. Off the hands. Set, near side strike. Way and out of bounds. Good patience from ACU. Jameson, in those plays, your intent would be, go up and block the net, but ACU held off there.
Right.
Did not go for it. Let that one go out of bounds. It's now 16-15. Trying to get back in this one. Here's the serve from Hannah Gonzalez, and it falls back for the service ace. Hannah Gonzalez getting a service ace for ACU to tie it up. In the first set, they crawled all the way back into this one.
Yeah, I believe on her last serve, she hit it all the way out, and that time finds a nice spot there. Very accurate serve there.
All right, we're split 16 apiece, Jameson. This is a good set between these two. Intensity building here. Here's the serve from Gonzalez. Good return, a lot of height though. Strike on the far side, blocked at the net. Good play for ACU, tipped at the net though. Great court awareness, confusion. Push back over, great rally going on here in Abilene. Return by Oral Roberts. Here's Gonzalez. Set at the net. Strike from Steinhilber at the hands of Courtney Smith. What a kill for Briley Steinhilber.
Yeah, one momentum there from ACU as Oral Roberts takes a timeout.
We saw ACU lose the long rally earlier, and here they win it, Jamison. And going into the timeout, how do you think that's going to affect their momentum as we take another look at that strike from Briley Steinhilber?
I mean, I think ACU did a good job there of getting the momentum back on their side, and I think, personally, the momentum is there now. Oral Roberts we haven't seen any team pull away yet, and I'd like to see if ACU can pull this all the way.
Absolutely. This has been a very fun first set here. One that could definitely go to 5 if we're not careful. These two teams having a fun time going back and forth. Couple of quick notes that I'm picking up here, Jameson. 12 touches for Solabarita for Oral Roberts. 20 touches, though, for Madeline Guffey for ACU, number 10. Good ball movement for ACU statistically. Also for Oral Roberts, though. 8 kills for them, 7 for ACU. Briley Steinhilber, of course, the leader for ACU. That last kill was absolutely wonderful. And Ansley Renard has 2, but Hope Hickman, you talked about her a couple of times. She's done a great job. 4 kills early on the attack for Oral Roberts. Gonzalez going back to serve for ACU. Timeout over. Both sides have used a timeout here early on. Of course, Oral Roberts played quite a few sets of volleyball yesterday. They've got to be exhausted. Anna Gonzalez, again, the sophomore out of Lovejoy High School. Strong throw and a strong serve that floats well and out of bounds. And hey, that timeout use by Luke Ward there looks like it may have rattled the serve there, Jameson.
Yeah, just kind of iced her there a little bit.
Yeah.
Had a couple good serves in a row there, and that one just goes just a bit too far out.
I always say icing works in every sport. Here's the serve. Set at the net, strike. That one goes out of bounds, a little bit too much from Nico Thomas. Thomas has a lot of height. She can use her strengths very well at the net, but just got to be careful. Don't want to use too much of it.
She made a couple plays there early on in this set. That one just too far out.
Rivas back to serve. Set strike by Steinhilber off the hands of Courtney Smith and out of bounds. Another great kill from Briley Steinhilber. She's putting the team on her back here in these last few serves.
Yeah, showed great power there on that strike from Steinhilber. As
the serve. And you talk about Steinhover doing a great job on that left side. Strike. But a good stop by Carrizales. Strike from the right side, nothing there. Here's the pass. Short tip over, and there's nobody there. It falls to the ground just in front of Madeline Guffey. A great job from Ansley Renard.
Yeah, Oral Roberts hasn't gone with the shorthand pass over yet. You know, they've had a good couple hits there, and then they decided to change it up and switch it up, and it got the ACU defense there.
Absolutely, both these outside hitters for ACU, for both sides, pardon me, doing a great job striking aggressively. 19 apiece here. Awaiting the serve from Burke. Steinhilber. Short tip of the net. It gets off Thomas's hands and back down. Nico Thomas, great work at the net as that one falls for ACU. Steinhilber going back to serve, ACU up 1. Substitutions now for the Wildcats. Alexis Strong coming in as Isabel Larson goes in, so a big change there with Larson going back to the bench. Taking a bit of offensive firepower off the court for ACU. Here's the serve from Steinhilber. A bit of a mess there, but a clean return, and they're gonna say she double touched. And another point for the Wildcats. They're starting to pull away, Jameson.
Yeah, they're getting momentum. But I mean, we haven't really seen, you know, any team pull away just yet. It's been a tight matchup.
Maybe a review here on that double touch. They were late to call it, so I would not doubt if Luke Ward's right on this call that there was no double touch. We didn't get a good look at it. Quite a bit of motion going on from our court side. We're gonna take a peek here. Here we go. Yeah.
It's gonna be close.
It's gonna have to be. I think the only issue that Luke Ward's having was the late call. We're gonna find out here. And here's the call from the line judges. Well, Roberts already set on the court. Wildcats lead. 2 minutes left here in this first set. For the championship, you could say, of this Wildcat Classic, both the undefeated teams here. Steinhilber serve. Here's the set. Short tip over on the outside. ACU got to recover. Strike at the net from Thomas goes well and out of bounds. And Oral Roberts gets a chance here to climb back in.
Yeah, I think ACU just needs to settle in. They're doing a good job on the offensive end, but just need to settle in and figure out what's working best for them.
And right now you're pushing a couple extra serves here in this set. Steinhilber. Set. Thomas fakes. Strike off the hands. A great kill there for Avery Taylor. ACU gets a much needed point. It's 22-20 with Carrizales going back to serve for ACU. Carrizales, seen her back there a couple times tonight. 22-20. Here's the set. Strike on the right side. Good recovery from ACU. Strikes it back over, needed to get it back over. Here's they set it back over. Steinhilber, a great dig. Good return for ACU. Guffey had a good play on that. Tip back over, but nothing there for the Wildcats, and a great play for the Golden Eagles. That was Hope Hickman once again playing strong for Oral Roberts.
Yeah, take another look at it there. As just a bit too short there on the effort. Nice effort there, though, from both teams. Keeping that one alive. ACU just a 1-point lead now.
Hickman leads all players on the court. She's got 5 kills. Carrizales. Strike it in the net. That one falls on the outside. What a great play for Alexis Strong. Spectacular movement from ACU gets a kill here.
Yeah, I think if you're ACU here, you've got that 2-point lead. You've got to keep it, or we'll need some extra serves here for this first set.
Well, luckily for them, they've got a little bit of wiggle room, but if Oral Roberts has told us anything, they're not going anywhere. These girls have played strong today. Back to serve for ACU, Abby Christian. 23-21. Good dig, short set, short tip, over, nothing there, off the foot of Carrizales, and a good kill for Natasha Baptiste.
Yeah, just like that, you know, the Golden Eagles have another chance here to tie up the game.
Going back to serve is Hickman. We've seen her quite a bit today, but it's off the net. ACU takes the service error, and now they are 1 point away from winning this first set after being down quite a bit early on.
Yeah, we'll see if ACU can finish this one strong.
They're sending Larson back. We talked about this earlier. Get your best ones back there late in the game. Show your hand. 24-22 off the hands, and a service ace ends the first set here in Abilene, Texas, between these two teams. We're going to go ahead and send it to break as these two teams switch sides. ACU takes first set. Stick with us on ESPN+. Texas, Coy Oslin, Jamison Starrett. Jamison, it was a very competitive first set, a very good score, 25-22. ACU takes it. From a couple things you noticed about those runs back and forth and how Oral Roberts played in particular.
Yeah, well, I think for Oral Roberts, I think, you know, playing a lot of volleyball over the last couple of days, I think they did a great job there, staying in that game, not letting ACU pull ahead. They built up a little lead, but I think the fatigue kicked in there. There at the end, we mentioned at the break, you were talking to me about how, you know, they did play a lot of volleyball and the fatigue did kind of show, and they weren't able to really hold on to that lead that they had there at the end.
You know, and that's something about this sport that's so good, is you get to switch sides after a set like that, get a chance to catch your breath and get to start fresh, literally, moving to an entirely new side of the court. And looking at that first set, I mean, just 5 kills for Hope Hickman. She looked great. More than anyone else on either team. Steinhilber had 4 for ACU. 12 touches for Steinhilber and 9 for Hickman. Kind of 2 leaders that we're noticing here. Trinity Freeman, she's usually good at kills for that Oral Roberts team. Someone I was expecting to see a lot of in that first set. Didn't see her name pop up.
Back to serve number 10, Shelby Steen.
Shelby Steen back to serve, and here's the start of the second set. Steinhilber now set at the net, strike, short over, and a good recovery for Oral Roberts. Another strong strike. Set, up the middle, Steinhilber, nothing there. Set back over, good dig by Carrizales, and out of bounds, off the hands, and Oral Roberts opens up with the first point of this second set.
Yeah, good job there by Oral Roberts, staying aware of what was going on. And they caught the defense lacking there for ACU.
So Steen serve. There's a set on the outside, strike. Nothing there. Strike on the left side, and it's off the hands of Carrizales and on the ground. And Oral Roberts up 2-0 now, similar to what ACU did in that first set. Steen back to serve again, 2-0, Oral Roberts. Carrizales got it. There's a strike on the outside. That one from Taylor goes far away and outside, and quickly Oral Roberts up 3-0.
Yeah, I think if you're ACU, you just got to stay calm here, not let this lead get too big.
On a roll here, here's the serve. Off the hands of Steinhilber, and on the ground a service ace for number 10. Shelby Steen has done a great job already here. 4 serves in, 4 points for Oral Roberts. here in this second set. Here's the serve. Here's the set, strike on the left side. Good block from Oral Roberts, but a little too much on the block, Jamison, and it goes out of bounds.
Yep, ACU now gets their first chance here in the second set. See if they can build some momentum here as Nico Thomas will start us off for ACU.
Yeah, Nico Thomas made her name known up front. Here she goes serving now. Strike. Good job from Oral Roberts. On the outside, nothing there. Steinhilber digs it up though. Strike from Taylor off the hands and on the ground. Avery Taylor making her name known here in the second set. ACU climbing back in 4-2.
Yeah, nice placement there from Taylor as she puts the ball on the floor.
All right, Thomas's serve is off the net. And Oral Roberts stops ACU's momentum, something they needed to do towards the end of that first set. They're able to do it here early on and potentially continue that run they started with. Sawyer back to serve now for Oral Roberts. 5-2 they lead. Sawyer serve. Set, strike from Hannah Gonzalez and off the hands. ACU gets it right back.
What a strike there from Gonzalez. Winds up and shows great power there.
Yeah, off the hands of Hope Hickman. Hickman by far maybe the tallest player on the court, so a good job there from Gonzalez. Couple bounces here, and here's Christian's serve. Off the hands, and it rolls down and away. Trinity Freeman tried to dig it up and couldn't get it. And Christian gonna go back to serve now for ACU. Now they're 1 point away from getting back in this. We're down 4. Little back and forth action to get into it. ACU serve down 1. Here's the pass, here's the strike up the middle. Set on the right side, good block from ACU. Gotta recover, Oral Roberts. Pass it back over, blocked at the net. Good job. Here's the set. From the left side, Gonzalez trying to tip it, couldn't get it. Here's a hard strike and a good dig, but that one almost touched the scoreboard. Carrizales, now short tip over, and it falls. Nobody there, good placement for Alexis Strong. ACU has tied it up in the second set, 5 apiece.
Yeah, you mentioned one of those looked like it might have bounced off the scoreboard here in Moody Coliseum.
Had a couple of those last night against Alabama A&M, ACU did. One was blown dead, as it had a huge effect on the play. Here's the serve from Christian. Set, strike on the outside, nothing there. Gonzalez's strike is off the hands of Trinity Freeman and rolls out of bounds. Another point for ACU. Christian on a roll here.
We haven't seen a team pull away just yet. I wonder if ACU can do that here.
Back and forth, ACU leads 6-5. Here's the serve from Christian. Trying to get something going. Here's a strike on the left side. Good block. Nothing there. A bit of miscommunication. Has to be tipped back over by Hickman. Here's a strike from Gonzalez, and off the hands of Kedron Burke. Hannah Gonzalez with a strong strike on the right side.
Gonzalez doing a great job here for ACU on the outside, as the Golden Eagles will take a timeout.
Yeah, they needed to here. It's starting to skid away. It's been pretty interesting to see what these two teams have brought here. I mean, it looked like Oral Roberts kind of had a lot of control there. They went up early on, but ACU clawed back into this one.
Yeah, I mean, ACU's got the momentum here early, but you know, it's kind of hard to say. We saw this in the last set, but on the flip side, and for Oral Roberts, where they had the momentum early and ACU was able to pull back. But I wonder if ACU can keep this momentum here going out of this timeout.
Yeah, and talking about that right now, when you look at the stats from just this set alone, 7 points for ACU on 6 kills, 3 points for Oral Roberts on 2 kills. They have effectively used the ACU errors, but now ACU just has climbed back into this one. They've shown great resilience. Oral Roberts was up 4-0 at one point. But since it was 5-2, it's now 7-5, and ACU's on a 5-0 scoring run.
Yeah, ACU looking for their largest lead of the night here.
7-5, Christian back to serve again. And the sophomore serve is over cleanly. Freeman, now the set. Freeman again with a strike right in front of Briley Steinhilber. What a great play for Trinity Freeman, the senior out of Sandra Day O'Connor High School.
Seems like every time the Golden Eagles take a timeout, they come right back and execute very well.
As she just swarmed that left side. And Courtney Smith back to serve. Steinhilber. Set short, tip over, nobody there. What a heads-up play for Alexis Strong. We've seen 2 of those in this scoring run, or what was the scoring run for ACU.
Yeah, Oral Roberts prepared for the big strike there, and she just tips it over.
Little back and forth action now. Good use of the timeout once again by Luke Ward, though. Kept Oral Roberts from skidding a little bit more. They were on that 0-5 streak with ACU. Here's the serve from Larson. Bit of miscommunication from Oral Roberts. 2 players get into each other. Strike back over. Here's the set it back over, but a wonderful dig from Solabarita. Now Steinhilber with a great play. Strike on the outside, off the hands. Larson got to make something happen. Nothing there. Carrie Salas gets it back over. Strike on the left side and off the hands and down. A great play for Oral Roberts on the outside, and Trinity Freeman once again uses that left side effectively.
Yeah, I've said this all night long, you know, staying aware, both teams doing a great job. Keeping composure, having a lot of rallies here.
Very offensive-minded set here. Of course, it was in the first, but there was a lot more defense, it felt like. Here's the serve for Oral Roberts from Larson. Set, strike from Steinhilber right in front of Larson. Great kill for Briley Steinhilber. 9-7 ACU leads.
ACU not afraid to show off that power there. But Oral Roberts gonna have to stay disciplined, as we've seen a couple times where instead of striking it, they'll just tap it right over.
Hope Hickman still leads the kills for the day, but Steinhilber hot on her heels. Here's Carrie Salas' serve, and it's off the hands of Elena Larson and out of bounds. 10-7 ACU leads. Carrie Salas back to serve now.
Largest lead of the night for ACU.
They look good when she's serving. Here's the serve. That one goes well and out of bounds. Little announcer's curse. I'll take that, the wrap for that one. Going back to serve now is Rivas for Oral Roberts.
Serving number 5, Brianna Rivas.
Rivas, the senior out of Atrisco Heritage Academy. Off the hands of Isabel Larson and out of bounds. So Oral Roberts now using ACU's mistakes to their advantage.
Yeah, we saw the same sequence there just with Oral Roberts, and now ACU having some mistakes.
Here's the serve from Rivas and some communication. ACU got to make something happen. Good play there. Here's the set, strike on the inside, off Steinhilber, and that one rolls away. Great work from Oral Roberts to confuse the ACU defenders. Rivas back to serve, 10-all. And that one floats out of bounds. Good patience from ACU to watch that one. And they're up 11-10. About a wonderful back and forth we've seen here. Avery Taylor coming in for ACU. Madeline Guffey going back now. Senior out of North Central Texas College, NCTC. 11-10, here's the serve. Set, strike up the middle. Off the hands of Larson. Carrie Salas, now Steinhilber goes for the kill off the net. Good recovery, strike by Nico Thomas up the middle. What a great kill for ACU, nothing there. And the Wildcats now lead 12-10.
Nico Thomas playing strong here early for ACU.
Freeman with the bounce and a block at the net by ACU off the hands, and it rolls away. And a point for Oral Roberts. Great play from them defensively at the net. 12-11 ball game. Couple substitutions happening now for Oral Roberts. Kedron Burke gonna come into the game. She's gonna go back and serve. Farah Helmy gonna go to the bench. 12-11, ACU leads here in the second set. Feels oddly familiar from the first set. Here's the serve. Carrie Salas, set, strike up the middle, and a kill for Taylor. Great job, Avery Taylor. I was about to say, this set's felt like the reverse of the last set where ACU pulled out early on, Oral Roberts came in, led for a little bit, and then ACU came back. Kind of feels like it's a flip side of that.
Yeah, almost a mirror reverse of that first set here.
ACU going with their strong serve from Steinhilber. Here's the serve. Good dig for Oral Roberts. Strike on the outside off the hands. That one coming over to us. Strike over quickly for ACU from Strong. Here's the set. Here's the tip on the outside from Renard. Nothing there. Set for ACU. Short tip from Nico Thomas. Oral Roberts gonna make something happen in the communication. Miscommunication, that is, from Larson and Burke. Nothing there for Oral Roberts. It falls for the error, and it's 14-11 ACU with Steinhilber back to serve again, pardon me. Couple dribbles from Steinhilber, and here's the serve. Solabarita's got it on the outside, Renard. Back to Steinhilber. Strong got it back over for ACU. Strike on the outside. Good play from Carrie Salas. Here's a strike on the left side off the net, and that one's going to fall for Oral Roberts. An awkward play there for ACU and a good play from the Golden Eagles. Yeah, it just looked like an uncomfortable opportunity for Briley Steinhilber. She knew she didn't have it the moment it came off her hands. And there will be a timeout for ACU is actually going to, ACU's going to challenge the call on it. Challenging the attack error. We're going to see what happened here. I think they're trying to see here if Oral Roberts touched the ball, and I don't think they did. Here's a look here. It's close. I'll definitely say that. Steinhilber maybe explains the awkward return there. Good use of a challenge here, I'd absolutely say. Especially in what's been a pretty tightly contested second set.
I think they're trying to see if Oral Roberts was in the net there.
We're going to find out. Sides trying to figure things out here. It's been a very competitive set for both sides. We can talk about it either way, Jamison, but seen a lot of offensive plays that were looking great for the attacking team come up short on errors. A handful of them, if you will.
Yeah, I think, both teams not doing, ACU doing a good job in the offensive end here, you know, trying to figure out this Oral Roberts defense, kind of tricking them up here and there. So, I mean, I want to see some more of that here if they want to be able to pull away. Because, you know, like we said, multiple lead changes. Nobody's really been able to pull away here. So they're taking a while to look at this replay.
Which it even makes me wonder if there is a bit more to what they're looking at here. Maybe something they didn't see the first time. The head coach, Ijoma Maranu, ACU Hall of Fame class 2022, played for ACU from 2007 to 2010. Second-year head coach for ACU, which took the Wildcats to the WAC tournament last year. They beat Texas Tech as well last year. First Power 5 win since 2013.
Referee still looking at this one.
Yeah.
I mean, we had this in the last set too, where there was a controversial play that swung some momentum, and we said, you know, it's been a mirror image of the last set.
And you talk about that, what brings to mind right now, ACU on this hot stretch where they've been able to get the ball back consistently. Well, they're sitting over there cooling down, definitely trying to level this momentum back, and now you're wondering, you know, okay, does ACU challenging this hurt them? I just can't tell. I don't think they touched the net.
I think the movement of the net is from the ball.
It's very deceptive. And they will award it to Oral Roberts, so the challenge does not work out for ACU. 14-12, Wildcats lead, but Oral Roberts back to serve with Ansley Renard, freshman out of Clear Springs High School. Here's the serve. Carrizales got it. Short tip by Taylor. Now Thomas. Set for Oral Roberts on the outside. Hickman. Steinhilber had to chase it. Carrizales got it over. Up the middle. Blocked by Thomas. Off the hands twice of Trinity Freeman. And ACU gets a needed point after that long debated challenge.
Yeah, we've seen that there where ACU gets on a run and then there kind of becomes a timeout, and then Oral Roberts ends up getting a point, but they did a good job there of keeping that momentum.
After the great defense from Nico Thomas, she's going to go back to serve now for ACU. Yeah, 15-12 lead. Pardon me.
Largest lead of the night for ACU.
Here's a set. Strike on the right side from Hickman, and it falls. Hope Hickman. Another great play for her on the right side for Oral Roberts. 15-13 now. Oral Roberts kept it within 2, but you know, if they're going to want to get something going here, Jameson, they've got to have it happen now. Doesn't want ACU to pull away with just 10 points from taking this set.
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, we've seen it though where they get that momentum and they get on a roll. So if you're ACU, I think you got to stay content offensively and defensively.
Strike on the right side, up the middle, Avery Taylor.
The freshman putting on a show here at Moody Coliseum.
Taylor does a great job on that right side, just elevating at the right time. Practice that over and over again. You're going to get it. Abby Christian back to serve for ACU. They went on that great run with her back behind the line. Here's the set. Hickman again. Off the hands, but a great dig from Christian. Now Carrizales with the dig. Here's the set. Tipped over by Gonzalez. Great response for Oral Roberts on the outside. That strike off the hands of Steinhilber, but it's on the ground as well. And a well-placed ball for Oral Roberts, and Trinity Freeman gets the point for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, we got to see some more of Hope Hickman there for Oral Roberts as she checks back out.
Yeah, Burke and Hickman go out. Back to serve is Courtney Smith. Carrizales didn't get a good pass on that one. Strike over the middle, and that one off the line and actually out of bounds. Oral Roberts getting a point there on the return error. Courtney Smith back to serve. 16-15 ACU lead, Smith serve. And that one floats out of bounds, service error for Smith. ACU pulls back 2 over as Isabel Larson comes in the game. So Larson coming in here to serve, 17-15 offensive set for ACU. In a 2-point game, they took the first set. Here's the serve from Larson. Good dig from Solobarina, but a block at the net and down. Great job for Oral Roberts. Farah Helmy up the middle. Well, that's one of those challenges at the net right there, and she took it on. Gonzalez has been dominant at the net today, too, and that was a great challenge.
Yeah, Gonzalez has been winning those 50-50 battles at the net, but not that time.
Back to serve is Elena Larson. The outside Steinhilber with a strike. Down, bit of confusion, nothing's gonna happen there. The hard strike on the left side from Steinhilber gets ACU a much needed point. 18-16, they cannot get over ACU's 2-point lead. It's been tough.
Yeah, they've been finding that weak spot there in the middle of the Oral Roberts defense.
Using their strengths, Carrie Salas, that one sails out of play. Good patience for Oral Roberts now. Each side letting each other make some mistakes here. Tainara de Jesus back to serve again, the senior out of transfer from Park University. And here's the serve, 18-17 ACU. Set it back over, fakes Thomas. Hard strike, good stop for Oral Roberts. On the left side, off the hands. What a great play for Oral Roberts. Stellar job getting that one back in. That was Jenna Salyer.
Yeah, take another look at it there.
Pardon me,
Great
Ansley
power.
Renard, yeah.
Tie ball game now.
Oral Roberts finally ties it. De Jesus' serve. There's a set by Christian, strike by Thomas, nothing there. Return from Oral Roberts and a tough dig for ACU. They gotta make something happen. Steinhilber with a short set over. Double touch for ACU. Steinhilber couldn't get that play there, and Oral Roberts takes the first lead they've had in quite some time.
Just a simple mistake there from Steinhilber.
And here's the serve from De Jesus. Short tip from Steinhilber up the middle. Great use again. You talked about that a minute ago, and there they are again. Riley Steinhilber with the short tip.
Yeah, just taking advantage of what the defense is giving them. And I think Steinhilber makes up for that double there.
Madeline Guffey back to serve for ACU. 19 all. Off the hands, big trouble for Oral Roberts, but a good recovery. Good job getting it back over from Smith. Here's the set strike from Nico Thomas. Gets another kill for ACU. They lead 2019.
Looks like Oral Roberts is going to take another timeout here.
This one's just, you got to think this is to talk it over. We've seen it a couple times from both sides.
Yeah, another lead change, though. There's no team. They've kept it close. They've kept it a good game. Both teams have. Nobody's been able to really pull away.
Yeah. And we've seen great timeout usage from Luke Ward, the head coach of the Golden Eagles. They've used both their timeouts here. Of course, well, Roberts 2-10. That record necessarily does not reflect Luke Ward's record, 3-25 last season, but NCCAA national champion with Trinity International a couple years back. Great coach trying to get them back on track in a tough conference. Of course, Omaha, South Dakota State, North Dakota State. So both pairs of Division I North Dakota, South Dakota schools.
See if ACU, we mentioned, Luke Ward doing a good job of using his timeouts. Let's see if ACU can change that and keep this momentum here, just 5 points away from winning the second set.
Yeah, to your point there, 5 points away. You want to talk about that? Well, don't get ahead of yourself if you're ACU in this situation. 2019, here's the serve from Guffey. Returnable. Strike on the right side. Off the hands of the defenders. Set. Fakes out. There's it. Falls down. Avery Thaler. Great job from Avery Thaler. ACU faked him out there.
The freshman again making her presence known here. Just her second game inside of Moody Coliseum.
Yeah, that one tricked Courtney Smith up quite a bit. 2-point lead for ACU again. Here's the serve. That one, a little tough pass there. Strike over the middle. Good job ACU maintaining it. Carrie Salas outside. Thaler. Stopped by Oral Roberts. Strike over the middle. Short from Steinhilber. Here's the return. Nice short rally going on here. Steinhilber on the outside. Good stop by Smith. Steinhilber again with a short tip, but nothing there. That one falls. Miscommunication for Oral Roberts. They look like they had it, but just nothing there, Jameson.
Yeah, it just looked a little bit out of sync there. They did a good job during that whole, sequence, but let it fall, and bad communication there for Oral Roberts as that serve goes way out of play.
Yeah, and Oral Roberts knew it. Off the hand, that one went well and out of bounds from Madeline Guffey. A lot of defensive changes going on, but Kedron Burke gonna go back and serve for the Golden Eagles. 22-20, 2-point game. 2-point set, pardon me. It's felt like that this whole set. Here's the serve from Burke. Carizales cuts off Steinhilber. Strike over the middle by Thaler, pardon me. Up the middle, short tip. Thomas has got it. Thaler again. Too hard of a strike on the left side. That one goes out of bounds, and Oral Roberts now trying to tie it up here with ACU 3 points away.
Yep, I said it, only 5 points, but Oral Roberts taking advantage of the mistakes here by ACU. Getting it back into 1-point game here.
Absolutely. To tie it up, here's Burke. Larson, set, strike on the outside from Steinhilber, pardon me. Pushes it back over. Here's the set again. Blocked at the net. What a wonderful play on the opposite side from Ansley Renard. Oral Roberts has tied it up at 22 apiece. Both sides now 3 away from winning this set. And you got to think the momentum has shifted, and there's the timeout.
Yeah, Renard just a freshman as well for the Golden Eagles. A lot of the younger talent from both teams, Thaler for ACU and Renard for Oral Roberts doing a great job tonight here as we're back at a tie ball game.
We've seen some spectacular plays on the outside from these hitters in this set. ACU got to calm themselves back down, but if anything, Oral Roberts needs to keep the energy up. They're doing a great job. Couple quick stats to notice. Ansley Renard, 16 touches for her, 16 for Trinity Freeman, 17 though for Hickman, of course. Great job from her, but 32 total from Solabarita. Looking at ACU though, 23 touches from Bradley Steinhilber, 61 from Madeline Guffey, doing a great job for ACU in that setter position. 22 all, timeout, clock rolling down here. This is gonna be a big serve for both sides. Whoever wins this point has a chance to pull away with it.
Yeah, you see the 5 tied up matches, and then now you got, 3 lead changes as well.
And you can give a point in this situation, of course. You gotta win by 2, but you can give a point if you're either side. Kedron Burke, here's the serve. Larson. Here's the set. Steinhilber on the outside, tips it over. Good job. Head on their shoulders. Freeman, nothing there. Steinhilber again off the hands. It falls. ACU, great play. Great set for Steinhilber. They knew it was coming too, and nothing that Oral Roberts can do. It's off the hands and out of bounds, and Briley's going to go back to serve as well.
They've done good tonight when the ball's been in her hands. She does nice control, nice accuracy with her serves. Let's see if she can finish this one out for the Wildcats.
23-22, ACU heavy hand here. Set, strike on the outside. Goes out of bounds and off the hand. It's going to be rewarded, to Oral Roberts. So they pull ahead 24-23 in a set to walk, 23 all. 2 points wins it for either side. Renard back to serve. 23 all. Carrizales. Here's the set. Strike on the outside, off the hands. Good return. Set. Strike over the middle by Thomas, but nothing there, and a good return from Oral Roberts. Stops the ACU attack.
Match point here for the Golden Eagles. It's just another miscommunication there defensively for the Wildcats.
Another crucial timeout for ACU. This has been a very back and forth game. These two teams battling hard. Of course, you're talking about that. Something that Oral Roberts has failed to do in this set is consecutively put up points, and right now they have to do that if they want to walk away with this set.
Yeah, you talked about, the points you can give. Now you can't give any points.
Absolutely.
Critical, crucial moments here. Great volleyball all around tonight. The first set was a close game, and then we talked about this one being a mirror image to that first set.
Two teams fighting hard for what would be a wonderful win coming out of this tournament, and what started out as a good road trip for Oral Roberts, beating Alabama A&M, but lost to Tarleton late last night, and here they are against ACU trying to get a big win.
Yeah, we mentioned, would the fatigue kick in?
Absolutely,
playing a lot of volleyball over the past couple of days and haven't seen it just yet. They might push ACU to a couple more sets if needed.
Renard, go ahead.
ACU got to protect here.
Renard for the win, 24-23. Here's the serve from Renard. Steinhilber's got it. Here's the set. Strike on the outside. Blocked and down. Who else but Hope Hickman wins the second set for Oral Roberts, 25-23. A dramatic second set. We're knotted up at 1 set apiece. Stick with us on ESPN+. Texas. It's been a very competitive back and forth here in the final game of the Wildcat Classic. Oral Roberts and ACU. ACU took the first set 25-22. Oral Roberts takes second set 25-23. So, Jameson, tell me, what are you thinking here? We've got a situation where this set right here is going to be pretty important for either side, of course. Obviously, whoever loses, it's going to face elimination, and that's about it. I can't really set it up any other way than that.
Yeah, I mean, I think, for both sides, nobody's really pulled away, and I think if one team can pull away big here in this set, I think that'll be the momentum going into the fourth set. But like you said, whoever wins this set's going to have the most momentum going into that elimination set. And I'd like to see, both teams have been pretty aware on the defensive side and staying aware on the offensive side, but I'd like to see them keep that up, both sides here tonight and going into the third set.
And you love to see an even matchup like this. This has been so fun, back and forth, both sides. A lot of action from either team, but we've seen a lot of timeouts as well. Both these teams have effectively used their timeouts. I believe all 8 that they've had, all 8 of them have been used throughout this first 2 sets. Now they've got to rally these troops. I would say right now this game is more about coaching. Clock winding down here. So, big set here for both sides. Oral Roberts feels good after that last set, but ACU's got to be mad. Everyone getting ready to go here. Line judges laying out everything for everyone. ACU pretty strong offensive set. Couple heavy hitters as well for Oral Roberts and Hope Hickman and Jenna Salyer. Seen Salyer working up the middle defensively quite a bit. Briley Steinhilber back to serve for ACU. No matter what, we're going to 4 sets. Here's set 3. Strike over the middle. Good stop by Carrizales, but running well out of bounds is Alexis Strong, and there's a point for Oral Roberts early on.
Number 1, Ansley Reinhard to serve.
Ansley Reinhard going back to serve now for Oral Roberts, up 1-0. Good serve, Steinhilber with the dig. Strike over the middle, that one off the hands on the ground. Alexis Strong on the left side for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Strong's doing a great job tonight. We've also seen Nico Thomas. Both of these teams, though.
1-1. Carrizales back to serve for ACU. Here's a set, short tip over the middle. Good communication from ACU, saves that one. Trying to go for it again. Carrizales got to get it over. Here's the tip, ACU gets it over. Here's the return, strike at the net. Double touch, no, and it falls for Oral Roberts. Miscommunication from ACU, close at the net, great play.
Yeah, ACU just missed that one there as Oral Roberts won that battle at the net again. Got a good matchup there on the outside with Hickman and Gonzalez.
Hard strike from Hannah Gonzalez. Off the hand, it rolls out of bounds. ACU's tied it up at 2 apiece. Talking about these pieces they've used throughout the game, it feels like Hannah Gonzalez has been maybe one of the most explosive, seemingly coming out of nowhere often to make plays like that. Abby Christian back to serve. Here's the serve from the sophomore. Set at the net, strong strike right in front of Christian. Wonderful play from Natasha Baptiste, junior out of Obra D. Tompkins High School. Just swarmed that right side, got a good job. Courtney Smith now for the Golden Eagles. Here's the set on the left side. That one falls just out of bounds in the back half of the court. Oral Roberts leads by 2. Oral Roberts has looked pretty confident in this set early on. 4-2 lead. On the outside, Gonzalez. Wonderfully placed shot on the right side from Hannah Gonzalez. ACU 4-3 now for Oral Roberts.
Yeah, ACU, I mean, wow. Hannah Gonzalez shows terrific power there, like she has been all night. And I mentioned, you know, the good matchup between Hickman and Gonzalez. We get to see it here.
Isabel Larson serving for ACU. That one floats out of bounds, and the service error gives Oral Roberts the 2-point lead right back. Neither team getting to see enough daylight to do anything with. Had to let that one fall. 5-4, Oral Roberts leads. Set. Strike on the left side, nothing there. A hard hit over the middle from Avery Taylor, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I think she probably wanted that one a little bit higher up to strike it down.
They had switched Delana Harper in on ACU's side and took Carzales out, but Sarah Carzales now back in, and Delana Harper back on the bench. And there's Carzales, and that one floats out of bounds, takes out a couple of things on the press bench while we're over here. Knocked over a cup. So far out of bounds for Carzales. Tanara De Jesus, of course, serving for Oral Roberts. Carzales gets it that time. On the left side, Steinhilber, nothing there. Set, left side again from Oral Roberts, but it's out of bounds, and ACU stops the bleeding there. Madeline Guffey back to serve for ACU. Trailing by 2. Here's Guffey's serve. Good dig for Oral Roberts on the right side. Short tip, but nothing there. It comes off the net. They called it early. I think Oral Roberts was still playing it out.
Substitution here.
Yeah. There's a bit of confusion there. I think that was just a few players on Oral Roberts didn't notice. So Guffey serving for ACU again. Went for the set, but tipped it over. What a heads-up play, Kedron Burke. The middle blocker makes a smart play there. Take a look at it. Nothing to it there. She knew it. It's confidence. Burke back to serve for Oral Roberts. They went on a bit of a run with her serving in that last set. 8-6, Oral Roberts leads. Here's the serve. Steinhilber's got it. Tipped by Larson. Steinhilber over the middle. Gotta make something happen. Can they do it? Good return for Oral Roberts. They get set back again. On the outside, Steinhilber tips it into the middle, and it falls for ACU. 1 point lead for Oral Roberts now after a great heads-up play for Briley Steinhilber.
Yeah, ACU just caught, the Oral Roberts defense lacking there, taking advantage of the ball that went way out of play, and defense had to adjust, and they couldn't there.
8-7 lead for the Golden Eagles as Steinhilber's serve is returned cleanly, and a hard spike up the middle, but nothing. Oh, and some miscommunication. Avery Thaler can't make anything happen there, and Oral Roberts gets that 2 point lead back.
Yeah, Thaler just looked like she might have wanted to do too much there and lost control of it.
Yeah, she's the only one up the middle there and just maybe misplayed it, should have taken it slowly. Carzales has got it. On the outside, strong strike block. Up the middle, more defense from Oral Roberts. A stellar play for Kedron Burke. Pardon me. And a timeout now is going to be called after that play.
Timeout, ACU.
So ACU uses a timeout here, down 3. Feels like it's been a game of up 2, get a run, come back, you're up 2 again. It's pretty back and forth just like we've seen early on, but I expect it to tighten up as we get more into the 20s.
Yeah, I don't think Oral Roberts has seen this big of a lead since the first set. See if they can take and use some of that momentum here. But, we mentioned both coaches doing a great job with the use of the timeouts, and I think ACU thinks they might have something here.
Yeah, just got to talk it over a little bit, and I think something that's working for Oral Roberts, you said it, you walked around it even. Oral Roberts looks confident. They look comfortable. Their middle blockers are making great plays. You saw Burke make that good play right there. Baptiste made good plays. Salyers made good plays. And they look confident when they're doing it. They're not getting excited. They're not looking shocked. They look angry, to be honest with you. They want to play. They want to win.
Yep.
Feel like they should have won that first set. They win the second set. Now they got to work even harder after what's been a pretty grueling road trip 8 sets yesterday. Here in their third set today. Bernard gonna serve for Oral Roberts. Couple dribbles. Here's the right-handed serve. Carrizales has got it. Spike. Did that one fall? No, it did not. Tough view from our angle down here, but that one was out of bounds on ACU. Alexis Strong went for the strike on the left side. Strong's gonna go out, substitution for ACU. Ashley Edmiston gonna come into the game now. Edmiston didn't see a lot of action yesterday, and she's gonna see the ball immediately. Aggression up the middle from Oral Roberts. That was Kendron Burke. Slaps that one out of bounds. ACU gets a point.
Now serving number 13, Sarah Carrizales.
Carrizales going back. ACU's down 3. Oral Roberts were up by the most points they've been up since that first set. They were up by 4, now 3. Carrizales gets it over cleanly. There's a set strike on the right side, off the hands and out of bounds. Oral Roberts responds. He gets that 4-point lead right back.
Yep, you mentioned they haven't led this much since the first set. And I think even last set they were up 4-0 early on.
And here's the serve for Oral Roberts. Return hard strike by Hannah Gonzalez, but Oral Roberts recovers. Strike on the outside, and that one falls. What a wonderful play from number 10, Shelby Steen. Transfer out of Tyler Junior College. Pardon me, actually, that was number 15, Hope Hickman again.
Yeah, Hickman definitely making her presence known here in Moody Coliseum tonight.
I feel like at this point I should have just assumed it was her. Steinhilber with the dig. Outside, strong strike and out of bounds. It's Sasha Stotler. Hits it hard and out of bounds. Stotler, transfer from Rutgers. Kendron Burke serving. Up by 6 now. Set, strike, blocked. But ACU recovers. Strike again, another good block. That one well and out of bounds on the recovery play from Burke. A lot of great defense from Ashley Edmiston on the far side, though.
Yeah, I think Oral Roberts taking advantage, you know, not Hannah Gonzalez in the game now, though, but Thaler's checked out. You know, just waiting, ACU kind of waiting for that good part of their lineup to sub back in.
And they bring out Abby Christian, who had some runs for them in both of the first 2 sets. Oral Roberts on the return. Here's the strike off Steinhilber's hands. Hard strike from Edmiston, but nothing there, and it falls. Good awareness from the blockers. Hickman does it again for Oral Roberts.
Take another look at it there. Just feels like Oral Roberts now taking advantage of this ACU defense and taking what they're giving them as they build their largest lead of the night. They lead by 6.
Yeah, Hickman and Baptiste did a great job on that last point. There's a short tip from Edmiston. She's all over the court. Got to get it back over. Good job from Steen doing so. Strike from Gonzalez, nothing there. Steen, here's the set. Strike again, blocked by Gonzalez, but too much on the block, and it goes out of bounds. Oral Roberts starts to pull away even more. It's a 7-point lead.
You know, we talked about the use of the timeouts. When does ACU, do you think, need to kind of regroup again?
Courtney Smith serving for Oral Roberts. Steinhilber. Edmiston tips it over. Miscommunication. You had 2 players run into each other. That's a tough play to make. That was Freeman and Smith finding each other in the middle of the court. ACU gets a point. They got to claw back into this one. They really do. Down 6. Oral Roberts looks in control still. Edmiston getting ready to serve. She's been all over the court for ACU since coming into this game. Down 6. Oral Roberts on the return. Outside, short tip over. Carrizales is there. Set. Steinhilber again gets it over. Strike on the outside. Not a lot of aggression there. Carrizales, both sides playing careful. Smith. Now up the middle. A little bit too much off the hands and nothing there. Off the hands of Sydney Payne, the freshman out of Argyle. Didn't have anybody behind her when she tipped it. You take a look here. Bit off a little bit more than she could chew on that one. Oral Roberts leads by 7. Now 8 away from putting the third set in the books. 17-10. Long pause here. Here's the serve from Elena Larson. Edmondson can't get the set, and that one goes out of bounds off the hands of Edmondson. A tough play there for ACU, nothing to cook with it. Oral Roberts feels great right now. They're leading by 8.
Yeah, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here going into the back half of this set. It's time for ACU to regroup.
Here's the serve from Larson again. Ooh, short serve. Carrizales is a great dig. Tried to tip it over, but nothing's going to happen. Annalise Severe tried to make the play there. A lot of freshmen on the court for ACU right now. They've shaken it up a bit down this much. Yeah, and ACU is going to have to take a timeout.
Yeah, 6 points away here for Oral Roberts. This is the largest lead for both teams tonight.
Yeah, and they're on quite the run when you talk about that. They went on this absolute tear after the 16th point where they've just dominated ACU in what has been some long serves. But it's been pretty back and forth. A couple names jumping off the stat sheet. Sola Burrito, 41 touches for her, but 84 for Madeline Duffy on ACU's side. As far as kills go, Ansley Renard has displaced Hope Hickman, or pardon me, actually Hickman has 9 to Renard's 7, but Renard playing well in this third set. Hadn't talked about her too much in those first, I'd say, set and a half, but since that second set, she's really pulled away.
Yeah, we talked about, you know, Hope Hickman there a lot, and then now Renard making her presence felt here.
Head coach Luke Ward's got to be feeling good about this set. He's sent his girls out there and dominated, I would say, since the end of that second set. Close game in that second set. Probably gave a lot of confidence to the Golden Eagles. Here's the serve from Larson. Well and out of bounds. Over the head of Edmondson, and ACU is going to get the ball back with a chance to try to climb back into this when they've got to do something, and pulling, it looks like they're pulling the freshmen back out, sending in some seasoned veterans. Nico Thomas back in the game, Bradley Steinhilber, Ashley Edmondson, and Hannah Gonzalez gonna serve. Gonzalez, 2 service errors for her today. Let's see what she's got. And there's the third right there. You think I should take credit for that one again?
I mean,
oh man, I couldn't help it. It wasn't, there was no egregious action there. It was just a noticeable stat. Tanara De Jesus back to serve for Oral Roberts. 9-point lead now for the Golden Eagles. Here's the serve. Steinhilber. Set. Struck on the outside, Riley Steinhilber. Way too much on that one. No, it falls. Close call. I think Oral Roberts thought they had it for just a minute. But a close call there, and ACU gets the point. Bringing in substitutions, Madeline Duffy coming back in. She's going to go back and serve for ACU. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Saw it there on the replay. Looked like it just caught the line there.
Seen a lot of freshmen we didn't see early on the court for ACU. Edmondson now. Here's the set. Short tip from Steinhilber, nothing there. Carrizales gets it well. Steinhilber again with a strike, and there it is, off the hands and out of bounds. Take a peek at it, but Steinhilber has just had a great game on those outside edges. Feels like she does every game that she plays. I was saying a minute ago, ACU cycled out their freshmen. They're trying not to use up their seniors for what's going to be a difficult set if they drop this one, but seniors back on the court now to play offense. Off the hands, and that one drops down for Oral Roberts. They're going to go back to serve again. Should be noted, ACU has no timeouts. They've used both of them already. Oral Roberts got 2 of theirs still.
Feels like the timeouts in this game have kind of been the saving graces for both sides, as they've shown that they can play out of the timeouts. Both teams have.
Solabarita back to serve. There's a set strike on the outside from Steinhilber. It falls. Riley Steinhilber does a great job coming up on the outside and makes a great play.
Yeah, take another look at it there. It's a nice power strike from Steinhilber, as Oral Roberts will take their first timeout, the first time that the momentum has kind of shifted here in this third set.
ACU by far not out of this one, climbing back in slowly. We're down by 9 at one point, but they've got to figure this out in this situation. You can't afford to let this set up. But overall, they have to figure it out now. It's now or never, really. 4 points away for Oral Roberts from advancing to what would be the penultimate set for them.
Yeah, and we mentioned at the beginning of this set that whoever wins this one might take it all with the momentum. And we've seen Oral Roberts from winning that second set, being able to carry that momentum into this one. And I don't know if they'd be able to do that again. But we've said it all night, too, that they've played a lot of volleyball in the past couple of days and no fatigue being shown at all.
Steinhilber and Gonzalez have combined for 19 total kills for ACU. On Oral Roberts' side, though, 17 combined kills between Hope Hickman and Ansley Renard. Their defense has been solid. Their offense has been electric. ACU, however, has been the opposite here in this set as Riley Steinhilber goes back to serve. Seven-point game. ACU's got to make a run here. Going with a strong offensive set. Here's Steinhilber. Strike on the right side, off the face of Steinhilber. That one drops down. An aggressive hit there from Ansley Renard.
Yeah, she'll be feeling that one tomorrow morning. Beautiful strike there.
Renard's going to use that confidence to go back to the serving line. And away from Carrizales, and a service ace. Ansley Renard, when they needed her, comes up big twice in a row. 2 points away from putting this third set in the books. Little dribble. Here's the serve. Off the hands, Carrizales runs to her teammates. Steinhilber gets it back over. Here's the set for Oral Roberts. Strike on the right side and off the shoulder of Madeline Guffey. What a strong strike from Solabarita.
Yeah, I think if you're ACU, I think you're just living to play for that fourth set here.
Well, you say that. Solabarita off the net service error. ACU now has to deal with a 9-point deficit, one away from losing. Any miscue, any mess up.
Sarah Carrizales to serve.
Will end the set for ACU. Sarah Carrizales back to serve for ACU. Here's the serve. On the outside, strong strike. That one falls at Riley Steinhilber's hands. Trinity Freeman. What a great play on the left side. Oral Roberts takes the second set. Jamison and ACU now facing elimination, headed to the fourth set in Abilene, Texas. Will it be the end here on ESPN+. Welcome back to Abilene, Texas. Coy Oslin, Jamison Starrett. Jamison, we talked about it in the break. A penultimate set for Oral Roberts. They've got to come out here and go aggressive. What do you think they need to do from the start to pull away like they did last time?
Well, I think, talk about, playing strong early and building that lead early. We saw the ACU didn't do a good job of taking the momentum that they got when they did get it there in that second set, or the third set, sorry. But I think Oral Roberts, we saw them get momentum from winning the second set, and then they won big in the third set. And so I think if they can take that momentum that they got there in the third set, I feel like they could pull this one off because, they had won by 10 in that set, and that was the largest lead, seeing the first two sets looked a mirror to each other, but that time Oral Roberts pulled away.
Shelby Steen going back to serve for Oral Roberts. They lost the last set last night in Tarleton by 15. Trying to do the same to the Wildcats now. Here's the set. Strike on the left side by Edmondson, and it misses. False strike, but nothing there. Bit of confusion, and Trinity Freeman finds herself in the net, and ACU starts off with the lead. First time they've done that since the first set.
Now serving for your Wildcats, number 13, Sarah Gonzalez.
Winning that first point is going to be huge for them, Jamison. Carrizales back to serve for ACU. Good dig, but nothing there. No one to receive the pass from Brianna Rivas. So Oral Roberts now down 2-0. Carrizales back to serve again for ACU. 2-0 Wildcat lead. Here's the serve. That one goes over, and a strong strike up the middle by Hannah Gonzalez. I've seen her all day. She's got a strong hand, and she can really get it over.
Yeah, I think ACU, if you want to push this game to 5 sets, I think they got to carry this momentum that they have right now.
Here's the serve. Looks returnable. Strike on the right side. No, little tip. Short set. Here's the strike, blocked by Gonzalez. Gonzalez up the middle, tried to block again, didn't get it. Steinhilber now. Edmondson on the left side, strike over the middle. Good stop for Oral Roberts on the left side now. Back and forth they go. Edmondson up the middle, off the hands. Good return for Oral Roberts. Quiet the relay here. Back and forth, off the hand. That one drops out of bounds and up the middle. Great job for ACU and Hannah Gonzalez, pardon me.
Yeah, largest lead of the night for ACU. As Gonzalez, again, making her presence felt.
4-0 ACU leads. They're pulling out hard here. Strike over the middle. That one goes out of bounds. Bit of a misplay there for Oral Roberts, and now the Gold Eagles going to call a timeout after Shelby Steen hits that one out of bounds.
Yeah, so a quick timeout here for Oral Roberts. Trying to talk this one over as they win the last set big, but quickly drop down to 5, drop 5 points there early on. ACU doing a good job staying with it, staying aware, keeping their composure.
Absolutely.
Not trying to do too much, and I think that's going to be the story if they're going to want to push this game to 5.
Well, Luke Ward using that timeout. We've seen him do it time and time again tonight. Uses the timeout wisely, stops the scoring run for ACU. Two kills so far in the set for ACU. 5 touches total, 6 touches total, and 2 errors for Oral Roberts. That's the difference maker here so far in set number 4. Both teams have used every available player. ACU up 5-0. Sarah Carrizales back to serve again for ACU. She's done a great job today, and especially here in this fourth set. Facing elimination, here's the set. Strike. Strike on the right side, that one goes away. Short tip. Good job. Edmondson tried to get it over, nothing there. Strike on the right side, too much on it. A little too much touch from Hope Hickman. ACU up 6-0 now.
Yeah, just too long there. Just sneaks by the out of bounds line.
Carrizales serve dug well by Oral Roberts. Oh, it's a tough return. They get it over though. Strong strike from Hannah Gonzalez, nothing there. Edmondson on the left side. That one falls just down right in time for ACU. Very close. Everyone was watching the line judge, even Luke Ward. Great job for Ashley Edmondson for ACU. 7-0 lead Wildcats. Carrizales again. Her 7th serve is off the net. And Oral Roberts stops the bleeding after a 7-0 run from the Wildcats. Yeah, I'll tell you this, Jamison, ACU set themselves up well for the rest of this set.
Yeah, I think they pulled out here really early. We talked about Oral Roberts needed to do that, but ACU does just that.
Edmondson went for the aggressive kill. That one falls on the opposite side, out of bounds. So 2 points now for Oral Roberts, trying to dice back into this lead of the Wildcats. 7-2. Kedron Burke back to serve. ACU trying to get set. Here comes Briley Steinhilber back into the game. Here's the right-handed serve. Set. Strike on the left side from Edmondson. Did it go off the hand? Yes, it did. Off the hands, out of bounds. Ashley Edmondson. ACU gets the ball back.
Another look at it here. Another one of those close ones. Great call there by the official.
Natasha Baptiste was the player the ball went off the hands of. Serve from Larson. Set at the net. Strike on the right side. Good. Stop by Briley Steinhilber. Hannah Gonzalez tipped it over quickly. Nothing there. Hard striking off the hands of Gonzalez and Guffey. A huge point for Trinity Freeman. And Oral Roberts, actually, pardon me, that's going to be Shelby Steen again.
Courtney Smith to serve.
Courtney Smith goes back to serve for Oral Roberts. They trail by 3. Riley Steinhilber with the dig. Strike from Hannah Gonzalez. The aggressive play on the right side. She comes up to the net and just swats one down.
Looks like Coach Ward buzzed down there for the challenge.
Absolutely. I was thinking that immediately. I was watching to see if he'd challenge it, and he does. ACU leads by 6, and they've come out aggressively. You talked about that a minute ago. They've done such a good job of applying pressure early on and keeping a fast pace, taking out those heavy hitters, and also taking out literally the heavy hitters of Oral Roberts by getting such great plays.
Yeah, they have done a good job of being aggressive, but we haven't seen Thaler yet here. Haven't seen her since about midway through of the last set. And Hannah Gonzalez, though, doing a good job keeping the base there down in the middle.
And, well, okay, they're playing Duck, Duck, Goose right now for Oral Roberts. That's Larson. And Wheeler takes a call. Wheeler chasing Larson. That's on TV. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Now they know they're on the video board and they're not going to do it anymore.
Yeah. Are they going to reset? They're watching now.
Even ACU has their little huddle going on.
Well, there's not much you can do in this situation. They are playing again. Wheeler attempting to find her goose. ACU doing the YMCA. The call is going to stand for ACU after the hotly debated point. So ACU is going to pull out to a huge lead, 9-3 here in Abilene, Texas. Wildcats lead by 6. You can blame me for that slip-up. They had such a tough set last time around, and what a great job from Coach Morona to send her girls out here and dominate. ACU up 6. Here's the serve from Christian. On the attack, short tip over. Nothing there. Good job. Good job up the middle. Natasha Baptiste gets a huge block and a point for Oral Roberts. Cycling through players, going back to serve now is Elena Larson for Oral Roberts. Of course, 2 Larsons in this game, Elena and Isabel. Isabel for the Wildcats and Elena for the Golden Eagles. 9-4 serve. Set by Gonzalez. Strike from Steinhilber. And down at the hands. You can't make that play in front of Brianna Rivas. And ACU gets a point that they needed.
Yeah, Nico Thomas checking into the game now. Haven't seen her in a while, feels like.
She can play some strong defense there in the middle. Covers the net well.
Especially when Gonzalez is out.
That front zone. Here on the left side, pardon me. Here's the set strike on the left side from Steinhilber. It doesn't go anywhere. Set again, try it again. Way too much. No, it did fall. Maybe off the hand. Looked like it went a little too far there, but either way, ACU gets the point. 11-4 now. Substitutions happening for the Golden Eagles. Himley coming in. Silva Barita headed out. Delana Harper back to serve. Here's the serve from the freshman out of Emerson High School. Set at the net. Strike on the right side. Out of bounds off the hand of an ACU defender, and a point for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, I believe that was Larson that stuck her right arm out and just caught the fingertips of her there.
Baptiste goes out, Harper comes in, or pardon me, DeJesus comes in, and here's the serve from DeJesus. Set, strike on the left side, short tip over. Strong strike up the middle, but that one goes far and out of bounds. Good eye from ACU. 12-5 is the lead. So Madeline Guffey back to serve for ACU, and it's off the net. Oral Roberts now trails by 6 after the service error from Madeline Guffey.
Yeah, looks like Hope Hickman checks back in.
Number 4, Matea
Salabarita comes in again for Oral Roberts. She's gonna serve. He talked about Hickman, and that's a big part of this. Gotta get back in some offensive moves. Strike on the right side, blocked, great at the net for Oral Roberts. That was Renard and Burt. No, off the hands.
Number 9, Ashley Edmondson into the game for ACU.
Ashley Edmondson comes in. Now Steinhilber gonna serve, so that was blocked down and out of bounds by Oral Roberts, so it's 13-6. A lot of action here in the fourth set. Here's the serve from ACU, returned cleanly. Slow approach from both sides. Strike, that one goes far and away out of bounds over the hands. And Oral Roberts gets it right back.
Yeah, Oral Roberts slowly, it feels like they're closing in here, but still a 6-point lead for the Wildcats. It's one of the largest of the night for them.
Hickman and Larson go out for Oral Roberts. Here's the set, strike over the middle. And it's going to go to ACU. Strong strike from Nico Thomas. Double touch from Oral Roberts. More substitutions now for the Golden Eagles. Shelby Steen coming in.
You wonder when Coach Luke Ward's going to use that second timeout.
Carrizales' serve is off the net. She started that strong run for ACU at the beginning of this set. And slowly but surely, Oral Roberts finding their way back into this one.
Yeah, you've got Hannah Gonzalez back in the game, and we've mentioned this matchup all night, Hickman and Thomas.
14-8 lead for ACU. Oral Roberts got to do something. Here's Burke's serve. Set. Short tip over by Edmondson, falls right in front of the defender. That's Ansley Renard. And Ashley Edmondson does a great job getting that one back over. So with a 7-point lead, Luke Ward's going to use his second time out, trying to figure something out, and they really haven't had an answer for ACU other than just some back and forth responses. They're going to have to go on a run if they want to make anything significant happen.
Yeah, and I think if they want to do it, they're going to have to do it now. We haven't seen them in much distress, but Coach Luke Ward, like we've mentioned all night, has done an amazing job of getting his timeouts and using them well as he uses one here. Let's see if they can do something to climb back in this one. Largest lead of the night for ACU. They're up by 7, but we've seen that Oral Roberts knows how to capitalize when they start getting going.
Well, and it looks like they came in here a bit more relaxed than that last set. They had an edge and aggressiveness about them when they came onto the court. They carried that through to that almost 12-point lead at times, and here they are. ACU is leading by 7, and Oral Roberts just cannot respond. Clock winding down here. It looks like Isabel Larson's going to serve for ACU. 10 points puts this one in the book. We'll head to the 5th set. Of course, 5th set goes 15 points. If that were the case, it would be a dramatic 15. These two teams have been so close in those first 2 sets, but ever since, it's been a game of runs. Larson back to serve for ACU. 7-point lead for the Wildcats. Facing elimination, here's the serve. Set. Strike on the right side off the hands, out of bounds. Good job, Oral Roberts. Shelby Steen with the play there on the left side. Substitutions now to go in for Oral Roberts. That's Salabarita.
Now serving Courtney Smith.
Here comes Courtney Smith in. Here's the serve from her. 15-9 lead, 6 points. Steinhilber with a hard pass. Set, strike! Great job, Ashley Edmondson on the left side. Seven-point game in Abilene, Texas. ACU seems to get it right back. Abby Christian back to serve. Sophomores had a good day serving for ACU. 7-point lead, here's the serve. Trying to return here, strike on the left side, blocked by Gonzalez. Over the middle, blocked again by Gonzalez. She scoots it back over, that one falls in the back of the zone. ACU with an electric point at the net from Hannah Gonzalez.
Well, Coy, when you needed a big play, you got one there from your leader there in Hannah Gonzalez. She's done a phenomenal job tonight up front and, again, makes her presence felt.
Great court awareness from her, great mindfulness from her in her approach. She's only a sophomore, too. That's a really impressive performance from her. Christian's serve is returned by the Golden Eagles. Good shot from Freeman, gets it back over. Here's Steinhilber with a hard strike and out of bounds for ACU.
Yeah, I mentioned how he hadn't seen much of Avery Thaler. She checks back into this game.
Yeah. She does check back into the game. Thaler had, for a time, stayed out during that tough third set. Here's the serve from Christian. Set. Strike on the left side. Good stop by ACU. Almost goes out of bounds, and she does. Play it off of Oral Roberts' side of the court. She knocked a piece of the paneling off the board. That's Thaler again. Thaler, pardon me.
Yeah, she checks out.
Brought her in for the offensive attack. Nothing to worry about. ACU up by 8, so you can afford to do that.
I think if you're ACU, you're just trying to put this one away and get to the 5th set, but you can't get too complacent here.
It's gonna be a major point here for Oral Roberts. A serve from Larson. That one, nothing to do there. That one off the hands and out of bounds from Abby Christian. And a great serve from Elena Larson. 7-point lead for ACU now. It's gone as high as 8, been as low as 5. 18-11, here's the serve. Set. Strike on the right side. That one falls down. Hannah Gonzalez, of course, puts it down for ACU.
Oral Roberts out of timeouts, so
yeah,
they're just gonna have to carry this one in and hope for the best.
You got Rivas and Larson in the back for them. 19-11, here's the serve. There's Larson. Short tip over from Smith. A short tip over from Thomas. Returned by Oral Roberts. Good dig for ACU on the outside. Steinhilber tips it over. Good stop. Tipped over again. Back and forth they go. Nothing aggressive. Strike. Great return from Smith, and it falls in for Oral Roberts.
I like the decision there,
Yeah,
but just a bit too far and outside. Great decision there.
the crowd was getting into that one quite a bit. Saw the great stop from Courtney Smith. So Tanara DeJesus back to serve now for Oral Roberts. Down by 7, ACU 6 away for putting this one in the books. Here's the serve. Set at the net. Strike from Steinhilber at the feet of Elena Larson. Great job, Briley Steinhilber.
Again, showing off her power there. Her and Gonzalez, Alexis Strong, and Nico Thomas, all of them have great power on this Wildcat team.
Yeah, the front zone for ACU been really aggressive so far here in this set. Whole team's been aggressive. Set, strike from Steinhilber at the hands on the ground of Elena Larson. Nothing to do there for Oral Roberts. ACU now 4 from putting this one in the books.
Coy, I don't think this Oral Roberts front has had any answer for any of the ACU front here.
And when they have, it's been tricky, and that one is off the hands again of Elena Larson. It floats out of bounds 3 points in a row, and they've all come to Larson, and she just hasn't been able to make the play, which is just tough for her. Here's the serve. Duffy's serve, pretty solid one there at the net, off the hands of Nico Thomas, and a point on the board for ACU.
You know, we talked about the first 2 matches being mirrors of each other, and now we can almost say the next 2 have been, with Oral Roberts taking the huge lead in the back half as ACU taking the big lead here in the back half of this one.
Yeah, up to 11 points. That one floats out of the back. And Jamison, you were talking about this just a minute ago. They're just doing substitutions. Sorry, I saw a referee out on the court talking. You talked about it, you know, that makes me wonder exactly what the 5th set's going to look like. You've got a back and forth game in first 2, dominant performances in 3 and 4. For all we know, they could go 4 straight or 10 straight here and win the game. Here's the serve from Salabarita. Set, short tip over from Briley Steinhilber and off the hands of Maite Salabarita.
Again, just taking advantage of the defense. They get them to shift over to that left side and send the ball right over to the right side, and they get them caught lacking there.
So ACU 1 point sends them to the 15.5 set. Can they win the fourth one? That's all we've got to ask for. 24-13, serve from Steinhilber. Right-handed serve is good. Here's the set for Oral Roberts. Strike from Renard. Can't get it over. Double touches, and ACU dominates. Set number 4. They win by 12. Sending it to a 5th set. The Wildcat Classic on the line goes to 5. Stick with us on ESPN+. We'll have it in just a few minutes.